What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I wanted to kind of go over some things to help you play Magic. I am a Magic main. I love Magic. Favorite character in the game without question. I, solo queued my way all the way to Diamond 3. You guys know I just started playing about a week ago. What I've noticed is Magics get a lot of scrutiny, right? We get a lot of, not necessarily hate, but we get a lot of bad vibes and stuff towards us because if you're on Magic, you have to literally be slaying out or people are going to tell you to switch. A lot of people get discouraged quickly, and I kind of wanted to, help you guys out. I had a banger gameplay today, and I wanted to kind of go over the best settings, the best mindset, and everything you need to do to improve yourself as a Magic player. I'm going to start with the settings, and then we're going to go right into a game. All right, guys, so for Magic, I run 350, 350. This is a sensitivity where you can control it. And you can also be fast to quick turns whenever you need to get a quick kill or something like that with your melee. And I also play on a linear curve, so everything can be smooth. I don't really like the exponential or the dual zone. They're not really that good to me. I think linear curve is just better. So that's where I would go. My aim assist window size and my strength, I always have this less than what it's supposed to be. So for the window size and the strength, right? Because I know a lot of people are going to say, why turn down your aim assist? So when I'm in a fight, right? Let's picture a fight. We have a Rocket Raccoon and a Thor, right? Say they're in front of you, both on both sides. Rocket is weak, Thor isn't, right? If I do my dash to go get the kill, confirm the healer, aim assist is going to pull me towards Thor. Or not even necessarily, it will do it. It has the chance to if my aim assist is super high, right? I want aim assist because I'm on controller, but I also don't want my aim assist to take control over what I do, right? So that's why I have my aim assist lower than the normal. I think this is a sweet spot to where I still feel like I'm getting aim assist and I'm still controlling where I want to aim. So that's why that's kind of the explanation I have behind my aim assist, window not being maxed out and stuff like that. So that's, what I do. So I would recommend that for sure. My reticle. Let me show you guys my reticle. I don't have one. And there's a little micro mini dot that I have for my reticle. I'm a melee character, so I don't necessarily feel like I have to have one. It literally just make a dot and then turn your opacity all the way down. That's how you have no reticle. I turn my reticle off. I don't need it. That's just, how I play with her. I don't need it. So that's that. There are so many combo videos and stuff that you can watch with her. I can make a combo video if you guys want, but I don't think you guys necessarily are going to need it this late into the game dropping. But I wanted to go over the gameplay, kind of go over my mindset, and kind of explain to you guys what you should be doing as a Magic main, or even a Magic player if you just randomly wanted to start playing her. I want to break down what you should be doing at all times. All right, let's get into the gameplay, bro. All right, guys, so now we're in the game. I wanted to show you the adjustment, okay? So we're in the game. We're getting dominated right now. Like, we are losing bad, right? I'm going to show you the scoreboard in a few, but right now we are getting dominated to the point where I considered, like, that we were going to lose the game, right? And mentality is a very big point of playing Magic. Magic is one of the most difficult players to play because if you're doing bad, again, I told you, you're going to get scrutiny. You're going to get people in the chat saying, yo, switch off. And so it's a weird feeling when you're doing bad with a Magic, because again, your whole job is to be getting frags, getting kills, getting picks. But if you're not getting these kills, you're not being efficient with her. And that's kind of the sad reality of playing Magic, right? So again, this is a game where we're getting destroyed. Like, we were getting abused bad, right? And so I'm still, doing my thing, fighting when I have to, trying to get kills off of the healers, but there's not much you really can do when your team isn't, playing the best. So we got to stop on them. We got a very, very crucial stop. And again, let's bring up the scoreboard. So at this point in time, right, I think we have 4 DPS actually. We have a Wanda and somebody else, I'm not sure, but I'm 17-9. Iron Man's 19-7. We started figuring it out later on towards the game, and that's what you'll realize. If you start off bad, oh well, that it is what it is. You don't really choose how you start sometimes. You have to adjust, right? So I'm starting off decent. I wouldn't say I'm bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's good. But 17-9, but we're losing, right? You can have all the kills in the world, but if you're losing, something you're doing isn't good enough, right? And solo queuing is hard. Okay, I don't want y'all to think solo queuing is easy. Solo queuing is one of the hardest things to do in any competitive game that requires an actual team to succeed, because you can feel like you're doing everything right and your team is getting dominated. It happens. Okay, it happens. You have to work with it. So again, just look at my KD right now, right? I'm 17-9. So in my mind at this point in the gameplay, I'm like, bro, I'm not getting enough kills. I'm not. I as a Magic, I feel like I should be getting way more kills and doing a lot more damage than what I'm doing, right? So I decided to turn up, right? Now we're on the offensive, and in my mind, there's no way we win this without me locking in. So for Magic mains, I want you guys to take pride in the fact of, if you're out here getting these kills and you're being a dominant Magic, you literally can change the game. Okay, there are a few characters in this game that if you're being dominant and you're being the best player in the lobby, which I'm not saying you're always going to be, but if you take that mantle of, yo, I'm the best player in this lobby, there's nobody that's going to kill me. There's nobody that's going to be better than me in this lobby, right? There's some characters you can't do that with. There's some characters you just can't, right? But with Magic, you have every tool you need to be dominant. Okay? Now there are two ways you can play. You can play as a tank, or you can play as straight DPS and going in a dive, right? So first game I started playing as a little bit of tanky, started playing around. This straight dive. I'm gonna stop pausing so I can actually watch the gameplay. But just remember, I had 17 kills. Alright. So I'm gonna let the thing play out and I'm gonna commentate over it, because I feel like pausing it is kinda, I don't know, kinda boring a little bit maybe. So new Star-Lord was flanking in the back. Get that out of there. Decided to help out a little bit while grabbing some health. Always know where your health packs are. It's a very big thing. Punisher's an idiot. Go ahead and drop that down. 2 frags. So as you guys see, I'm constantly moving and I'm constantly engaging in fights. I'm constantly getting active. So right here. Now this is a very big deal. Okay. This is a very, let me rewind it a little bit. This is a very big deal. Right? So if you're flanking, have a priority with who you're flanking with. Okay? So as you see right here, I have 3 enemies in my line of sight. I have a Thor, Mantis, Rocket. The weakest person right here is Thor. But that's not my target. Right? Mantis right now is taking damage from a Wanda. Thor, if I start fighting him, all Mantis is going to do is switch to him and start healing him. Right? So there's also a Rocket behind her. So I'm like, maybe I can see if I can get a quick pick on 2 healers. That'll help out a ton. Right? So boom. I do a little bit damage to Thor. Dive Mantis. Rocket's right here. Jumped into the Groot wall. Shout out to Groot. That was a perfect Groot wall. So boom. Now that's that. Right? Now we're in a situation where, alright, here's Thor. No one can heal Thor now. Right? You always got to be thinking, Marvel Rivals is literally a chess game. 85% and the other 15 is skill. Right? I just killed both of the healers. There's no more room for anybody to heal. They were running 2 healers. Both of them are dead. Right? So now we just got Thor out of there with ease. Always be thinking about who you're killing and what it's going to do to help y'all push or help y'all play defense. Right? So healers are dead. Here we go to Punisher. Let's actually speed this up a little bit. But here we go to Punisher. Not really too worried about a Punisher. Now they switch to a Venom. Star-Lord's backed up. We got Punisher out of there. Now we get Star-Lord out of there. So that's 2 frags early, right? So now I see Cloak and Dagger. Cloak is dead. Now they have 2 tanks out here that no one can heal them. Right? Absolutely nobody can heal Venom or Magneto. So now I'm just diving Magneto because at this point I'm in too deep. Now this is a dumb play on my end, right? Because you don't want to overcommit and play team deathmatch. I say it's an overcommitment every time. You don't want to overcommit and play team deathmatch because again, it's move the payload. You're moving the payload, right? But at this point in my mind, I'm way too deep to not leave with something.
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Now, I know, all right, tank down. I overcommitted, but if it's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave there with something, right? So tank dead, Star-Lord gets his refrag, which he should. Oh, Wanda killed me, sorry. But, cool. So now we're back. We got to get back to help the team out. Up here. All right, try to get a good flank off. I see Namor. Namor super annoying. Namor dead. And another thing you should always do is just drop your minions down just in case. Now we go Dark Child here. See if we can get a pick off of a healer or something. Now Dagger's dead, so now they're down a healer. Magneto again. Magneto's dead. And we have Wanda left. Grab my heals. Now we see that Wanda's getting weak, but her friends are back, so we get out of there. Disengage. That's another thing you have to learn how to do as a magic as well. Always be ready to disengage. Okay, like I said, always think that you're the best. Always think can nobody outkill you. But there are situations where you're just not going to win. So it's a weak Wanda with a rocket that's healing her, a Mantis, and I think somebody, what character is that in the back? But somebody coming back in. So that's 3 versus 1. And I just got a health pack. I don't like those odds. Right, so decided to disengage. Now Rocket, forgot I was there. Rocket's going to be weak. Someone should kill him. Now Rocket's dead. Try to stay out of the range of that Star-Lord. Here's Magneto again. Try to get a flank around here. Grab a Jeff bubble. Star-Lord's weak. Star-Lord is dead. All right. Put that down. Magneto dropped to my left. Now we're going to dive Magneto here. Now we know Rocket's weak. We see Wanda behind, but we're not too worried about her right now because, again, we're trying to get this healer. We don't seem to get him, but we kill a tank, so that's something, right? And it's always, you always want to make sure you're getting something out of everything you do, right? You're not just running around on the map trying to farm kills. So I see a whole bunch of people weak. I need to get that out of there. Drop my minion on it. I see Wanda is trying to attack my healer. Wanda's dead. Dagger's dead. Or Cloak, sorry. And Rocket's dead, right? So that's 3 people dead in that span of 7 seconds. So they're Wanda, and both of their healers are gone again, right? So I'm doing my job at an extreme clip right now. Both healers and a DPS are gone. So, again, now we're moving. Their Wanda just got a free pick on somebody. It was our healer. I thought we had somebody protecting them, but, you know, is what it is. Now Magneto's literally trying to tank it out for them. And he's doing the right thing. But, you know, I'm here. Right? So now I overextend to make sure that she doesn't mess up our back line. But then they ult. Right? Now that's a great ult from that Cloak. But, you know, Jeff does his thing. Jeff gets them out of there. And now Rocket's coming to me. Rocket's going to die here. Rocket's dead. We have a banner outside. Yep. So again, as you guys saw, so you see how everyone's behind me doing everything. I did the best I could. I threw some damage out there. And now it's back to the point, right? Because again, if everybody's doing whatever they want, there's still an objective to the game. And you always want to be moving your point, right? So now I'm back again with Magneto. Starting to move backwards. Got to get on it. Magneto's dead. Now I said there now, so now I know exactly where they're all gonna come. They're all gonna go through that portal up top and start trying to do damage. So I'm gonna just send this up there just to let them know like it ain't sweet, just to show some pressure. Sorry. There's Rocket. There's Hailer down. So now they got a bubble on point. So now I gotta go contest. She dies here, doesn't she? Yeah. Okay. So Dagger's dead. They went Luna. Luna's dead. So they went triple heal, and I just took 2 out. Right. So now they're down to 1 healer again. I don't even think Rocket's on the point at this point. I don't know where he is. He could be. Yeah, Rocket's somewhere just spamming heals. So now it's just me on point. I gotta pop my ult. And it's not even necessarily to kill, but it's really to make them back up a little bit, right? To give me some space. Because my tanks right now aren't on point giving space. They're, you know, they just got back. They were outside fighting. So now they're back. I bought as much time as I could. So now it's time to go flank, right? So I literally just bought as much time as I could playing OBJ. And I turned from, again, remember I said it's 2 playstyles. Diver, tank. So in that playstyle right there, I turned into our second tank, right? Because right now we have 1 on the team. So I turned into our second tank and decided to just play objective, go get kills. Now that my tank is back on point, now I can go have some fun, right? So that's 1, 2 healers down again. And again, the main point is know your role, know your job, and do some damage. Right? So we got Captain America. He's back here trying to dive, but doesn't work because his team isn't going to help him at all. Yeah, his team is the worst. They're still aiming and shooting. So let me say something real quick for anybody solo queuing or anything like that. For the opposite team, or I mean, if they're on your team as well, look how close you are to the point. Somebody has to dive. Right? And so what that means is basically somebody on that other team has to come contest to stop it. You have to come contest. But everybody's so KD heavy. And then the Rocket, the healer, is the only person that says, let me go try to contest to buy them time. Look at everybody else. Now it's already too late because now we're in motion. Your healer's dead already. Right? So now 2 DPS are dead. So look at their team. Look what just happened in this point right here. So their Rocket came. Let's just run it back again. I'm gonna commentate everything that they did wrong. Right. So, all right. So hold on, one more. All right. So look at this. Look at this. Right. So they have 5 people alive right now. We just killed their tank, which was Captain America. Rocket's the only one on that other team with a brain, and says, "Yo, I need to go contest to give them time to get back here." If it was a DPS or if it was a tank, that would have been a beautiful play. But it's him, so he can't really do much because he's a healer. So we get him out of there with ease, right? So now that buys everybody else time to get there. But it doesn't make sense because now you're down a healer. They switched off of triple heals because they went to go play Moon Knight. Remember the Luna now is Moon Knight. So now you've lost your best healer. And there's nobody to heal now. So your best healer's gone. Your tank is already dead. Your best DPS is gone. So that's 3. Your 4th tank is about to die. I mean, the 4th person is about to die. So your 2nd tank is dead. So now you have 2 tanks down. 2 tanks, 2 DPS, and a healer down. That's game. Strange can't do anything. Right? So, again, this is kind of like my process through playing Magic and solo queuing with Magic and how to be effective. But again, the game is difficult, but it's not that hard when everybody's doing their job, right? This is the MVP, and remember, I said 17 kills. I started the second half with 17 kills, right? I want y'all to look at this scoreboard. 51 and 10. Remember, I started the second half. I was 17 and 9. 17 kills and 9 deaths. Finished 51 and 10. Right? So that's 34 kills and 1 death. So in the second half, I went 34-1. I'm just saying, right? If you do your job as a Magic, it makes everyone's life easier. And always play like you don't have a healer. All right. So again, that's really all I wanted to do in today's video. I wanted to kind of show you guys the mindset of and the approach of a solo queuing Magic. I thank you guys so much for actually watching the videos. My last video did pretty well. I was actually surprised. But that's going to do it all for today's video. Again, 51-10. I love Magic. I love Magic. I do. And I also want to finish this video by saying I'm not saying I'm the best Magic. I'm not saying I'm the #1 Magic. I'm not saying there are probably 100 Magics better than me. But the best thing I could do is try to explain how to be a better Magic, because I'm tired of Magics being looked down upon. Okay? So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the Marvel Rivals content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.